let's briefly talk about what the slope represents on a position time graph. You may have seen some of these graphs where we have straight lines, maybe an incline, positive slope, negative slope. So remember, slope is rise over run, the change in y divided by the change in the x. So in the position time graph, you can see that the rise, or the y, is the position. So we're going to talk about change in position over change in time on the x-axis. You think about what is change in position over change in time. Think about what the units are, and that will tell you. So the units for position are typically meters, and times typically in seconds. So what is meters per second as a unit? Meters per second sounds like a speed or a velocity. Think about whether position is a vector or a scalar. Position is actually a vector. If we have a vector, this is not speed, this is actually velocity. Velocity is the vector equivalent of speed, where speed is a scalar quantity. Let's look at some examples. So if we had a horizontal line, what would we say about this velocity? We would say that the velocity equals 0. Whereas a positive slope, we would have a positive velocity. What is a positive velocity? Positive velocity means it's moving in the positive direction from a defined point. So let's say if we start at this point and we define our positive direction as to the right, this would mean the particle is moving to the right. And we can see a negative slope would be moving back towards the starting point in the negative direction, or maybe if we started here, it would be moving back further. Okay,